Speech is silver, silence is golden. Silence is the sleep that nourishes wisdom. Silence is true wisdom's best reply. Silence is better than unmeaning words. Silence is a source of great strength. The world continual breathing is what we hear and call silence. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. When you have nothing to say nothing. Silence is of different kinds and breathes different meanings. Silence is not the absence of something but the presence of everything. Listen to silence, it has so much to say. A fool is known by his speech and a wise man by silence. Silence is foolish if we are wise, but wise if we are foolish. Silence is the cornerstone of character. A man is known by the silence he keeps. Time and silence are the most luxurious things today. Let silence take you to the core of life. Silence and reserve will give anyone a reputation for wisdom. Now all my teachers are dead except silence. Never be bullied into silence. Hope will never be silent. Silence is the eternal duty of man. Truth is not only violated by falsehood, it may be equally outraged by silence. Work hard in silence. Let your success make the noise. Great souls suffer in silence. Silence is pure and holy. It draws people together because only those who are comfortable with each other can sit without speaking. I, schooled in mystery, know many purifying rites, and I know where speech is proper and where silence. We need silence to be able to touch souls. Real action is in silent moments. The things that we understand create silence, the things that we do not create emotion. If you are asked what is the silence, respond, it is the first stone of the wisdom's temple. To sin by silence when they should protest makes cowards of men. Your very silence shows you agree. Silence is one of the hardest arguments to refute. A art worth loving is one you understand even in silence. It is more noble by silence to avoid an injury than by argument to overcome it. The wisest man is the silent one. Examine his actions, judge him by them. When words become unclear, I shall focus with photographs. When images become inadequate, I shall be content with silence. Our lives begins to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Silence is the wit of fools. Silence is something more than just a pause. It is that enchanted place where space is cleared and time is stayed and the horizon itself expands. Silence about a thing just magnifies it. Silence is like a river of grace inviting us to leap unafraid into its beckoning depths. It is not easy to keep silent when silence is a lie. Silence is the mother of truth. The truth is silent. The truth doesn't come with words. It's something that I just know. It's something that I can feel without words, and it's called silent knowledge. Silence is the virtue of fools. Though silence is not necessarily an admission, it is not a denial either. A fair request should be followed by the deed in silence. I have begun to realize that you can listen to silence and learn from it. It has a quality and a dimension all its own. I have only one confidant, and that is the silence of night. External silence can be the doorway to inner silence. Silence is an empty space. Space is the home of the awakened mind. The closer you are to the truth, the more silent you become inside. Inner silence is the mother of all talents. Within us is the soul of the whole, the wise silence, the universal beauty, the eternal one. The moment you become aware of the silence, you also have become silent. Withdraw into yourself, perceive there a silence as old as being, even older. The eternal silence of these infinite spaces frightens me. We need silence to be able to reach ourselves, both internal and external. Silence is very important to feel the presence of the supreme love. Silence is the great teacher, and to learn its lessons, you must pay attention to it. There is no substitute for the creative inspirations, knowledge, and stability that come from knowing how to contact your core of inner silence. Dive into your art center, sit in the silence, desire self realization with all your art, with all your mind, and all your soul. Everything will take care of itself. Choose silence of all virtues, for by it you hear others' men's imperfections and conceal your own. Within each of us there is silence, a silence as vast as the universe, and when we experience that silence, we remember who we are. The word listen contains the same letters as the word silent. Sound is our mind, silence is our being. Silence is so freaking loud. Silence is a profound melody for those who can hear it above all the noise. Don't waste words on people who deserve your silence. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. He who does not understand your silence will probably not understand your words. I often regret that I have spoken, never that I have been silent. When I speak, you must not listen to the words, my dear, listen to the silence. Thanks for watching. Make yourself better.